The theory of evolution is one of the most well promoted narrative by the international establishment to explain for the origin, the diversity, and complexity of life on Earth. Some of its premises are constructed on assumption and hypothesis, which is repeatedly tested to get required results. For other premises where there is no evidence available, it is left to conjecture. According to the theory of evolution, organic molecules and subsequent simple life forms first originated from inorganic substances on the planet of about 4 billion years ago in a process called abiogenesis. Abiogenesis is the natural process of life arising from non-living matter, such as simple organic compound. It is also known as the origin of life or bioprocesses. Scientists have proposed various hypotheses and experiments to explain how abiogenesis could have occurred on Earth or other planets. The theory of evolution proposes that all living organisms must have a common ancestry and have diversified over time through natural selection and other mechanisms. However, there is no concrete evidence to support or prove it. Yet it is vehemently professed in media and academia that all living organisms, plants and animals, share common ancestor. Living matter is not like living non-living matter. In non-living matter, it is possible that parts can be manufactured independently at different places, that assembled at one place in some functional form like a robot. However, it still does not exclude the indispensable role of a planner and executor. On the other hand, parts of living matter cannot be manufactured independently at different places and then assembled. Rather, all parts develop simultaneously in a specific environment to create a fully functional form. For example, body parts, both internal and external, like eyes, legs, nose, ears, fur, tail, intestine, lungs, heart, of a tiny mouse are developed simultaneously and not equipped with respiratory and digestive system, etc., for a fully functional mouse. The theory of evolution states that all living organisms share a common ancestor and have evolved over time through natural selection, genetic drift, gene flow, and mutation. Natural selection is the process by which organisms with traits that are better suited to their environment survive and reproduce more than those with less favorable traits. Thus, well-known cliché survival of the fittest. Natural selection can lead to the adaptation of population to changing conditions and emergence of new species. An allele is a variant form of a gene that is located at a specific position on a specific chromosome. Different alleles may result in a different traits such as eye color or blood type, etc. Genetic drift is a random change in allele frequencies in a population due to chance unusual events. It occurs when some individuals are more likely to reproduce or survive than others due to chance events such as natural disasters, migration, or sampling errors. Gene flow is the movement of genetic material between populations of the same species or between different species that can be interbreed. Gene flow is the transfer of genetic material between populations due to migration or interbreeding. Mutation is the change in DNA sequence that can introduce new variation or alter the existing traits. It is a change in the genetic material of an organism that can be inherited by itself. There is no concrete proof that how common ancestor originated, but only uses histological discrimination for this assertion. Fundamental premises of theory of evolution require life to exist. Whether the processes of natural selection, genetic drift, gene flow, and mutation are precisely true or not requires comprehensive analysis. Yet, these only happens once life has come into existence. So it doesn't prove life originated from non-living matter. Because of all these flaws, it is intellectual dishonesty to profess it as a solid base for truthful inquiry. Can such complex, fully functional, and well-coordinated system originate and sustain randomly? Can fully functional life originate from non-like matter, like rock or sand?